Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video. And in today's video, we're hopping back into Garp's challenge Eneru with a mono, quick team. So, as you guys know, I'm always clearing new content with this man right here, Shank's crew. So he's going to be our leader today, and we are bringing double Shank's crew. Next, we have Sugar on this particular team. I've got a little bit of a treat, like a bit of an idea with Sugar for the final stage. Hopefully it works out, but we'll see what happens when we get there. Obviously, she's amazing, making bears, works very, very well. Next, we have Carousel. Carousel has fear resistance, so if you guys have him, I would definitely recommend Limit Break Keying him for this particular piece of content. He's very, very good, but for this team, he's not overly essential. I've just brought him because he's cooldown. Literally, that's the big reason why I've brought him. But if you don't want to run Shank's crew, you want to run Sugar, you could bring him to remove the special button at the end, and then figure out a way to get around the stun, like use Shiki or something like that. We are using the support of Ace here for color affinity on the final stage as well. Next, we have Laffy as our orb booster for this particular team. Laffy's Laffy, to be honest. Like, they're so good. They're still such a great sub. That way, we can also use Corazon to remove the bind that gets inflicted on the second turn as well. Very, very good. Finally, we have Bonnie on this team. She's our binder removal, as well as giving us orbs as well for 2 turns. And then finally, we have our friend Shank. So let's hop in. Let's take on Eneru. So on the first stage, as you guys know, with every Garp challenge, or the 10-star Garp challenges anyway, we come up against the 5 Marines, one of each color. So we do want to take out the color of our team, so that way we can get the cooldowns for that particular color. So for this team here, we are going to be taking out the quick unit in the back there very, very easily. See you later, my friend. And then the rest of them will just run away, and that way we can get all our cooldowns and move on to the second stage. On the second stage, we come up against 3 Skypiea sort of lackeys. Now, they actually have a lot of HP. So if you aren't going to use a special here, like I'm not going to, just be mindful that you may not kill them all. And that's okay. To be honest, it's okay if you don't kill them all. But we are going to... Oh, probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, we're probably going to take 2 turns here to take them out. Yeah, we're going to take 2 turns here to take them out, as I accidentally switched with Laffy first. And because of that, only Laffy has the attack buff. And we aren't going to kill them all, unfortunately. But that's okay. On the second turn, they are going to put up a defense up. And they're going to give themselves an attack up as well. That defense up isn't overly, like, big. So don't worry about it too much, as long as you keep one of them alive, you should be able to kill them. I probably should have switched with... Oh, hang on, that was silly. There we go. I was going to say, we could have switched with Laffy, and we could have gone through the defensive effects as well. That is another option for you. On the next stage, we come up against, is it Otoro and Totoro? I think that's their names. They give us 2 turns of burn and 3 turns of a great barrier. So what we're actually going to do here is we're going to switch with my Shank's crew, and then we're going to use my Shank's crew special. That way we get the 3.5 times chain lock, as well as the 1.5 times attack boost to everyone. And when we hit our greats, it doesn't even matter that we aren't... Oh, what? It doesn't actually matter that we are hitting greats, as because we have a 3.5 times chain lock... Oh, I hit a perfect there. We can sort of just blast our way through him anyway. On the next turn, we come up against Wiper and 2 other Skypiea lackeys. We do have the Shanks 3.5 times chain lock in effect here. They put up a 4-turn attack up as well. So we do have that ability still active, and the end of turn damage, as there are no normal attacks only on this particular stage. Wiper will always be on a 2-turn cooldown though, so just be mindful of that as well, as we do want to kill him on the second turn, just to utilize as much stalling as we possibly can. So that way we don't have to... that way we can actually get our specials back by the final stage. So on the second turn, we're going to switch with our Shank's crew. That way we can get the attack buff for everyone, and then we can take out Wiper on that next turn. See you later. As we do have color affinity against Wiper, we can do a lot of damage. On the next stage, we come up against Pierre, and I cannot remember this other guy's name. I'm sure someone will let me know in the comment section below, and if you do, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. He puts up a threshold. Now, that threshold is nothing like to be scared of, to be honest. But that's a big reason why I actually bought Laffy. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually switch with my Laffy first. So that way they get the 2 times attack boost to themselves, and they go through defensive effects. Then we can switch with our Shanks, and that way we can get damage reduction against Pierre. With Corosso having special rewind reduction, we can use his special here to reroll everyone's specials forward. Not really essential that you actually do that straight away, but I do want to actually use it like sooner rather than later. Now that threshold is nothing really too scary. Ooh, okay. Well, it's a bit more scary than I originally thought because that did like no damage, Laffy. Like, what is going on there, brother? Well, now we get an attack down, which is very, very annoying. I thought that was going to do way more damage. Way more damage. Alright, what we're going to use, we're going to use Shanks Crew's special here. Honestly, that's kind of pissed me off a little bit. Laffy, I was just talking you up, man. But it doesn't matter because we are going to make our way through to the next stage. Anyway, utilizing Shanks' amazing end of turn damage here, we can kill Pierre. We still do have that 4 turns of attack down, which is a little bit annoying. But it's not the end of the world. Alright, on the next stage, we get blinded by our bottom row for 4 turns. And we lose recovery. But with Limit Break, we can remove that. The 2 enemies put up end of turn damage. I cannot remember for the life of me these guys' names either. But, like you guys see, it's not the end of the world. So what we're going to do here is we are going to use our Bonnie special. And then we can switch with our Shanks Crew. When we switch with Shanks Crew, we get the attack buff as well. Because we still do have that attack down, we do need to be very mindful of that. We're actually going to switch with our Laffy as well, just so we have a little bit better color affinity. And because we have the orb... Oh, okay, actually, probably shouldn't have switched with Laffy because we don't have that orb boost now. But it is what it is. I think we're still okay here with Shanks' end of turn damage. Beautiful. Alright, with Shanks' end of turn damage, we can kill the Dex unit. We're going to use the Liberal Hind special here to get cooldowns, even though I don't think it's going to matter. But, I mean, it is what it is. We've got... Oh, Bonnie, you do an attack buff. Bonnie, I completely read you wrong. What you want to do is, before you go into this final stage is with Shanks, you need to make sure that your captain, so your Shanks, is actually a quick unit. Otherwise, Enel will change into a... int unit, and you definitely do not want that. Definitely do not want that whatsoever. But I'm going to keep my friend Shanks as the Psy variation, so that way I can actually switch and get an attack buff with Shanks. Even though it is only 1.5, it's still better than nothing. So Enel is actually going to stun our captains, and I can't actually switch because I'm stunned. I'm an absolute spoon sometimes, guys. Absolute spoon. Alright, well, what we're going to do here is we're going to use our Laffy special. That way we can get an orb buff for our entire team. And then what I'm actually planning to do here is utilizing a Sugar special. Now, Sugar should be able to turn everyone into bears. And then, honestly, just using Sugar to just tap, we should just be able to win here. Because we go through barriers, we have that orb boost, and yeah, see you later. So Sugar just gets it done very, very easily. So that way we don't even have to worry about the actual stun itself. And with Shanks, our leader, we can remove the special bind. So there you guys go. It was a super scuffed run. We did manage to get it done with the quick variation there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to belt that like button. And if you want to stay up to date with more OPTC content I post, hit that big red subscribe button as well. But guys, most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. As always, I thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Lights!